crazy.
Like he had got the Nintendo 64 and the Dreamcast.
And the Dreamcast.
Or was it the PlayStation? I think it was PlayStation too.
No, it was Dreamcast. The Dreamcast came out around the same time 64 came out.
Because I knew it was both of them. Because I remember
Like
it
90,
was
if
both
it was like
of them.
98, that was, both of them came out like around.
Shit, I don't remember the years.
That's how I remember shit. The things that came out. What? AA6691. What up? Another Christmas for me that I can remember. I'm not saying it was the best Christmas, but it's a Christmas I remember.
Yeah.
But we didn't get shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, we didn't have a tree.
Yeah, I remember that.
And but they had, we came home from I think grandma's house somewhere, and then like all the presents was like in front of the fireplace.
Yeah. And it was like all board games.
Yeah, it was
we got
board
robbed.
games. It was just simple shit.
We got robbed.
Because like I said,
we got robbed a few days before.
Yeah.
So I was like, I thought it was just fire because you know what I'm saying. I'm like shit, nigga. Because I had got the rock. I remember I got the rock. It was a rock action figure.
Yeah.
But it was the one where you like. Yeah, it was the one where you like. He had like a metal thing on his foot, so when you rub against the Titantron, it plays his theme music.
Yeah.
At that time though, as a kid, like that was the shit, nigga. I was like, man, this shit fire, yeah. But I ain't had the Titantron, but it was just like still had the rock, right? It was dope.
I remember this.
But it was just like little stuff like that.
I remember this one Christmas.
That's two. I needed 1/3.
Now this one was like pretty simple. We ain't really too much getting them. We was kind of like teenager adults in that range. Yeah. But we all had pretty much one gift, and it was cell phones. We all got cell phones. That was the first time we all got cell phones. Me got the BlackBerry.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I remember that. I thought that was so cool. That was like the first time we all had cell phones.
Matter of fact, we had the razors, the crazers, right?
No. Me and you had that shit going to
yeah, Nisha got the BlackBerry. We had the crazers.
No, we didn't. We had me and you had that going to what's the name? Yeah. At that time, Daddy was like, no, that was like before this Christmas. Christmas was first again. Okay. Or was it? I don't know, something like that. But me and Nisha had BlackBerry. No, I wasn't in high school yet. I was out of high school. Me and Nisha had the BlackBerry first. I remember that. You and Jerome was still in high school. I wasn't in high school yet. We had them little crazers. Whatever. We had when I was
had different colors, right? You had different colors.
That was the year you graduated. You had pink, you had blue.
I think I had
pink,
black
blue, black.
But those the phones that they was getting.
Those were
and
throwaways.
they were cut off. And they was
those burner phones.
Bro, when I used to run that shit up, when he was like, I swear to God, I mean, one time he told me he was like, it was like $4,000 or some shit. I'm like, hey, you told me.
But that was somebody else's credit. They was pretty much running somebody else's credit.
Yeah, pretty much.
They'd get a phone and burn it out, run it up to like $5,000 and throw the phone away.
When I said I used to download everything, buy everything.
Man,
I had all the ringtones.
I had nothing until like my shit. I would try to keep my minutes and everything because by that time, you know, you had to wait till a certain time and you get minutes. I try not to call, talk, text, nothing.
Man, that shit used to be terrible, man.
Anybody
had Buch mobile cards? We had to call the fucking cards to get the minutes.
He said he needed 10 seconds.
That's AT&T
He said he needed 10 seconds of us being quiet.
All right. 5. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 1, sir. Oh, let me do it again. Let me do it.
You said number 1.
You starting over, right?
You say who you is. Like I'm number 1, number 2, number 3, 4.
Okay, let me do it.
Okay, I don't care what you want to do. I'll just jump in where I feel like I need to.
Again. Somebody give me a countdown.
5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
What's Goozy? It's your boy Uzi Rome, aka Mr. Scoozy, and I
Originals.
am with the originals.
I'm sorry.
I am also number 4. And I have the rest of the family. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm number 3, Zay Fonzarelli. Extra with cheese, like yeah, number 3, nigga. 3 out of 4.
2.
I guess I'm number 2. 2 out of 4. I'm Kiki. Hey, that's me.
Yeah, exactly.
It shows all y'all personalities. I just want to say that. What up, y'all? I'm number 1.
I don't even
the
know
one and only. And they call me Big T, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's
Big T.
So,
stop hating. You get all the time.
We're here in the basement. Podcast. Name. Dynasty for right now. Fuck
That's your name for podcast?
No.
You playing some Dynasty?
I don't know. I just thought of it on the spot. Nigga, like,
nasty.
Nasty. You see how I did that, right? See, there's two ways. Two ways you do that.
When I used to play
It's Dynasty, NBA, nasty.
Was it NBA 2K?
You know, nasty.
Either it was NBA
But I'm
2K,
trying to make you my
NBA Live, when you play Dynasty, which one?
No, that's not what we're talking about. What's this? Go ahead.
Nasty.
Carry on.
Podcasts are just talking shooting shit as family. We are 4 siblings, all with both parents. Let's be the same. We got the same mama and same daddy. Yeah. So a lot of y'all can't say that.
Yeah. We don't look alike.
No shots.
We all look different.
Shots.
Yeah, I
all
guess.
With a button.
Yeah.
That's what I need. I need a little.
Well, as far as we know.
Fake button.
Yeah, because there's somebody missing. Sitting there, right?
You know what I'm saying? We
Really?
got.
I feel like it.
Is everybody sitting down on camera?
Out there somewhere.
Yeah. Do y'all want to introduce yourselves?
We have the beautiful, seductive. Hey yo, Tori. My motherfucking lady.
You could have killed
And my princess.
He's so stupid.
A rubber dub. And my motherfucking bro over there. You know what I'm saying? For lifers.
You got the speakers out?
Here, say, go ahead, say it.
Hey, what's poppin', son? Yo,
My nigga from New York City.
what's good, bro? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Drew.
D Money.
Money.
All right, so podcast popping. We got some drinks on the table. About to get some of that little spinach in the air for those that trying to restrict us. Speaking of that, this is not a sponsored advertisement.
I'm sure you're taking
I just want to get fucked
this. You
up.
need to be getting
We just gonna talk, like I said, we gonna shoot the shit. This is gonna be the pilot episode. We're gonna shoot the shit, talk about whatever goes. And then the next episode, we gonna, I guess, go topic and topic based.
What was you talking about? You was talking about Jeff running into your forehead,
What
right?
shot glass is that?
You said what going on before you?
You said you and Jeff y'all was
It's cool,
kids and y'all was.
Oh, all right. So look, I was explaining the story where, as a child, I was a little, you know, I don't know what you call that. I was a bad nigga.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
that's good.
First of all, I forgot to tell y'all, we from Detroit, 313. You know what I'm saying? The 4 of us. I can't speak for all.
All
6
from
of us.
Detroit.
We all from
4 from Detroit, the siblings.
4.
We got 1 from New York, and we got 1 from Louisiana.
Ain't that crazy?
Baby,
Baby.
crawfish Creole.
Baby.
That is not how we sound, but okay.
That's not how it sounds. Don't worry about it.
Baby.
Baby. Right now, but yeah. So all right. Speaking of that, so I'm gonna go back to the story. So it was a story where I was saying, as a childhood, during my childhood, motherfucking friend he bought me my shit. My tooth broke and it broke off in his forehead. So I was chipped tooth for a long minute.
Yeah, that
shit,
was
honestly, it was till like high school.
That was,
And that happened when we was on Apollon, so it was probably like 6th grade.
Yeah. You said in what?
6th grade?
No, it didn't happen in 6th grade.
When we was on Apollon.
When we was on Apple. Oh yeah, you are that.
Yeah.
Not that
We
young,
moved
younger
when
from
he
me.
graduated. Remember?
I was 13.
So that was like 03. 02,
I
03
forgot.
we moved.
I'm thinking you like a lot younger than me.
I
You
remember.
only like a year.
Yeah, I was like 14 months.
I don't know.
Nigga,
Yeah.
it's not 14, it's 19.
How many years?
Okay. Damn, I'm not a mathematician.
Okay.
But anyway,
They're both weird.
I remember dates because I remember like
I don't remember
I ain't
shit
gonna say
before.
traumatic events. But there's certain events I tie to each year, right? So 2003 was the blackout. That's what I remember. That's the year we moved
okay.
out.
Oh, let's talk about the blackout.
04 was the Pistons that won the championship.
Yeah.
I remember that summer.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute. What was we at? Okay,
was
I
on
remember.
Kelly.
Yeah. Oh, I was
Right.
sick too. What was I sick I was?
05 we was on Piedmont.
05 we was on Piedmont. Yes, I remember homecoming.
06 is the 06 was
homecoming.
06 was your year. You graduated.
Okay.
07 was the year you graduated.
Yeah, I
And then
remember.
we went to Oak Park.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
yeah, I went to
08,
Oak Park. That
08,
was
let me see,
good.
08
That shit was terrible. My senior year was horrible.
What
I
happened
hated
08?
it.
08, 09 was just like fuzzy. That shit like blended.
I felt like I
Because
should've
then nothing
been
really
there
happened. Then I
right
graduated in 2010, and then Jerome graduated in 11, and then
yeah.
from that point on, niggas got grown, had kids. So,
Yeah.
but from that point leading up, the 90s was like
Fun as hell.
It was fun as hell.
It was, man.
The air just smelled better.
Food tastes way better.
Food was better.
Food tastes
right?
way better, my nigga.
The air,
You can buy
nigga,
more for your dollar.
the heat,
Right.
everything.
You can take a dollar.
Nigga, you go to the dollar store.
Nigga,
You
go
get
out
2
with-
candy
hell
bars.
yeah. You go out with a whole dollar. You walk out with all
bag of
candy,
chips,
a whole
a cookie,
bag, bro.
yeah.
Bro, everything, son.
And a lollipop, nigga. Like, you
Nah, you walk out with a dollar
Because
ain't
I
shit.
had you going to the dollar store for me. We was on Kelly.
Nigga,
Go get this Tootsie Rolls
I used to
all the
get y'all all
time.
types of stuff.
That's how we got fat
The
too.
Subway cookies.
Oh
Subway
yeah,
across the street.
I forgot we used to live
Subway
across the
cookies.
Subway.
Remember that time
Subs.
remember
That's how I got fat,
remember that
man.
time I went down the street? I walked down the street and bought you the Sims. You remember that?
Yeah.
To
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Circuit City.
Circuit
Circuit City
City.
was down the street. I had one, and that's why I got my man's bike stolen.
Damn.
That shit so
Story
funny,
time.
son, like, I
Story
got
time.
my
Story
man,
time.
bro.
I'm glad I said that.
Nice
Story
story.
time, right?
Oh, dude.
So story time. We lived
Now
on the
you
east
know,
side.
you might
Deep
go
east.
East. Kelly
Kelly
Road
Road.
East.
Kelly
Ross
Road East.
East.
Right. So we lived on the
Eastland
east
Mall
side,
East.
and I had the guy that lived next door to us. His name was Mike. Shout out to Mike. Mike Dawkins.
Hey, how you doing? Y'all
Mike
never
and
heard of
Juju.
I
him?
don't know. Michael and Juju. Shout out to y'all
Yeah,
niggas.
that was cool.
But yeah. So we stayed on Kelly, deep east, and it was a Circuit City on 8 Mile and Kelly.
Yeah,
right?
Imam Kelly.
We stayed like a nice little minute from 8 Mile.
Not even a minute.
We was like
You
off
put
of like
second.
7 Mile.
We
7
about
miles,
before blocks.
between 7 Mile and 6 Mile.
No. I want to say we about a good 4 blocks
Yeah.
before we got
But anyway,
to 8 Mile.
so I was like, okay, Nisha wanted the Sims. I forgot it was, I don't know what
Deluxe.
pack it was. It was the deluxe edition.
Yeah.
Nigga
It was
came
the
with
yellow
4
one.
CDs.
Yeah, it was the yellow one, right? And Nisha had the money. She was like, okay, just go get it for me. All right, bet. So I don't know, somebody, I don't know, did we have a car at the time?
Nigga, you had no
No.
job.
I don't know what the fuck happened.
I was supposed to get it.
No,
he
Daddy
was
was
supposed-
always gone, remember?
Yeah, he was gone,
Yeah.
right? And we was like I said, we was on East Side.
Daddy
Pops
took
was
your
a
business.
OG.
OG.
OG, nigga. Chef's kiss. But anyway, yeah. So I asked my man's next door. He had a sweet ass mongoose bike. Shout out to mongoose. He had a sweet ass mongoose bike. And I was like, bro, please let me ride your bike. Let me ride your bike to to Circuit City down the street. To go get my sister this computer game or whatever. And he's like, all right, cool, or whatever. I'm like, all right, sweet. I wasn't even thinking about it. So I'll go in. I approach Circuit City. I'm in the front. I put it right where they got the little pedestals, right? When you go in, I put the bike, link the bike up on against the building, right? All right, cool. I go in there. I'm not in there like no longer than like 15 minutes. I go ask the people like, okay, I'm looking for the Sims Deluxe Edition. Whoop whoop. I was like, okay, I was like, this is the right code to put in. All this, you had to look at the back. You had to scratch off the back, put the code in. That's how you put it in. It wasn't even a CD. Well, it was a CD, but you still had to put the code in, whatever.
It's computer.
Anyway, so I come out of Circuit City, and I'm looking like, wait a minute, something ain't right? I'm like, no. I'm like, okay, maybe one of the employees moved my shit onto the side of the building or something, because I put my shit right in front of the door.
I ain't bugging,
Ain't no way. But at that time, though, I ain't gonna say I wasn't beefing with niggas, but we was in the hood and shit like that. But we, everybody was collectively hoopers and shit. That's a whole nother story. Anyway, but
This nigga was like, what, 12?
I'm telling you, when you find out how there's some things y'all don't know about. That the shit me and Rome used to get into, y'all be like, what? Yes, we used to get into some shit.
That was bad.
But hey, we grew up in the hood. But anyway, so I come out
Really
my bike,
hood.
nigga,
Right,
my bike
I'm
gone.
We didn't really grow up in the
When I
hood
say
like
gone,
that.
I'm panicking because it wasn't even my bike.
Right. So now you.
So I'm like, okay, not only I gotta walk back home, but then it's like I gotta walk back and I gotta tell my man his bike got stolen, right?
You don't know how to fight.
Cause I don't know how, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like Pete, like, but that nigga was spoiled as fuck. So I wasn't really tripping about the backlash of that shit.
Yeah.
So I went back home. Luckily, my dad wasn't there. You know what? That's another thing. It seemed like Daddy always coming home with some shit popping off.
Man.
But anyway, I got some
you
stories
tell
for
me,
y'all
bro.
niggas, boy.
Man.
Ooh, Peep, all right, so
What was
look.
the time your hand went through the glass window?
You remember when I shot the nigga in the stomach?
Oh, yeah.
With the
All right, look, like I said, we got
Oh
like
my
I said,
God.
it's hella story.
I'm like, he about to die. He about to die. Then the police come back on the door?
Yes.
Oh.
And they took my gun.
He was crying. He took your, that's the least of your worries, man. You
Man,
about to die.
nigga, shit. Not a 12-year-old with a BB gun. That was my motherfucking thing. You feel me? I used to when I say I used to fuck birds and squirrels the fuck up. I cocked that bitch like 7 times. You only get cocked like at the max like 3. You know what I'm saying? Like the one, not the one you just pop one time. No, I had the one like the more you pop, the harder that bitch. I used to be in that bitch to the point where I had to put it on the ground and start pumping. I used to have that bitch at like 40. I'm telling you, I used to fuck niggas up. But anyway, that's another story time. I'll let y'all niggas know. So look, Pete. So we go back home. I told like, man, your bike got stolen, bro. He younger than me, so I ain't worried about no ones, cause like I'll beat your ass. I ain't tripping on shit like that. Plus he was biracial, so he really wasn't about that life.
Damn.
But anyway, no, shout out to all the biracial people. But anyway, yeah. So I'm like, your bike got stolen. I got Nisha game though, so I was like, mission complete.
He just shot him out and everything.
And
like you just shot him out.
Yeah, all that happened was like, it was like, okay, it happens, and the daddy bought him a new one. So I was like, fuck it, I mean, I don't even think daddy found out about it. I don't even think they knew. Because daddy was serving them niggas anyway, so it was like.
He was? Everybody knew that. Damn. It makes sense.
So nice.
Yes.
Makes sense.
It was nice because most of the time they owed daddy money because they was getting shit from him. Shout out. Well, they gone now anyway. Because I talked to Mike. I talked to Mike a few months ago. Well, years ago.
Both his parents?
Yeah. She passed like not too much after they left. Yeah. He had to go stay with his sister.
Oh shit.
And then him and Juju, you remember little Juju, little G Mexican? I don't know if he was Mexican or.
That boy, they say he's mixed with black. He was not mixed with black.
He was supposed to be black and Mexican, but
that boy was Mexican.
That boy is Mexican, chulo.
Cholo.
Holmes. I'm not racist.
Hey, was they white?
I'm American.
Was they white? Oh.
His mama was white.
His mama was mixed because
she was Mexican or something.
Yeah,
she was white.
She was. No, oh yeah, because the son. Yeah, because the son, that was their son, but the son got killed, remember?
Oh, yeah, the oldest one.
The oldest son got
like
killed.
the adult, the grown
but she was
one.
she was Mexican, but their son was what the relation was as far as who was who.
Oh, okay.
But, he passed, and then I guess.
Damn, man.
Yeah. So, anyway. Yeah, so Nisha ended up getting her Sims, though.
Yeah,
and that bitch was fire.
Wait, was it from the computer or was it the
on the computer?
It was a deluxe.
Shout out to Newgrounds, bro.
I remember
the hot date. It was like
Newgrounds, nigga. I don't know what y'all. You ever fuck with Newgrounds, bro?
No,
You ever played Newgrounds? It was a website back in the early 2000s, right? They had like all the Flash player games. They had like
Sims Deluxe.
A lot of just weird shit. It was a cool ass website. I'll put you up on Newgrounds. Isn't that wrong? That's when I was on Southfield. When I was on Southfield, I was on Southfield, I was a badass nigga.
When you went where?
Story time, right?
This nigga doing a lot
Southfield.
of Southfield.
Yeah, Southfield. When I was going to Southfield.
Oh, Bernie.
When I say I never went to
the
school.
worst. Oh my god.
I was the worst.
The worst school ever, man. The worst school ever.
Fuck Southfield.
People talk about us like a fucking dog at that school, bro. Yeah. We used to wear them shoes. What's some shoes called?
Ducks. Crocs.
No, man. They're supposed to be like they start with an M. Melissa's. We had Michaels or some shit.
No, we had the motherfuckers. Ours had C's on them and shit.
It was like C's on it.
Nigga, what?
That's so bad.
Hold on, whoa. I ain't never heard this shit before.
Dude, so it was.
Hey, DJ!
I thought he was ring.
Like,
No, it was not Coach, nigga.
You talking Michael Kors?
No, it was no Michael Kors.
bro.
It was these
Converse.
shoes. No, listen. It was like these jelly shoes that was hot.
It was see-through shoes.
It's for girls.
It's like a gym shoe, but they was clear.
They were
gym
clear.
shoe.
Do you remember
They
those?
come in different colors.
They were so
You had
cute.
some, didn't you?
No,
So,
I was too young, but my sister.
Your sister
So,
had some, right?
Yes, they was called the
we didn't have Melissa's. We had, I don't know what
Okay.
You
Yeah,
got
Stacey.
the
It used to
Nigga had-
have Melissa's had an M on the side.
He had Carissa's.
But
Nigga had Martin Luther's.
No, we had the candy.
He had Carissa's.
It was no Ulsa. It was
Different
just
bitch
candy.
last time.
It said
Different
candy.
colors.
Niggas had some Martin Luther's.
No, we had red and blue. That's what I had on there.
I had red and white.
Nigga had the Stacey Adam 5s.
It's still sweet.
Oh, damn.
Until they said, what are those?
You for real? Y'all
No, they
y'all
say
for
that.
real though?
Yeah, pretty much.
Bro, I would
Pretty
never
much.
guess.
Dog, we got
You want
roasted.
to talk to us and shit, like that shit was terrible, dog. That shit was terrible.
Because like labor was like rich kids.
Did you
know what I mean?
you put that in there?
So they like wearing real shit.
Like,
Okay,
yeah.
we think we cute.
I was,
Nigga,
no, did
we
you know
like
anything about
our old school. We can just wear these bitches. No,
What?
like what are those? I'm like shit.
You the white
that shit
kid
was
or
terrible.
black?
These
Bro,
black
what?
kids.
It was
Oh,
mixed.
yeah.
I would have never thought that. It's so
Yeah,
much
it
shit
was
I don't know
mixed.
about y'all. Y'all don't understand.
But you know,
Like,
you
bro,
know, it's
just
like
recently,
that.
I just realized y'all was women. Yes.
But yo,
Like, actually sitting back thinking like, yo, a girl. I just see y'all as my sisters.
Like, y'all,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we grew up together. Like, I don't see y'all as y'all being a whole nother entity of being a woman. Nigga, like, that shit like, what? Like, yeah, y'all like girly shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see Jerome as my brother. I don't see Jerome as a...
Oh, maybe when I pushed out this baby.
You understand what I'm saying, though? No, you understand what I'm saying, though? I see Jerome as my
Yeah,
brother. I don't see
right,
Jerome...
right.
I do see Jerome as a man.
Yeah.
But we grew up together. I don't see y'all outside of what I already know y'all as. So it's like, I don't put two to two together. Like, okay, yo, y'all go through like what girls go through. I'm like, no, nigga, these my sisters. What the fuck you talking about? Like, no, they don't do that. Like, yeah, y'all do. All that shit is weird. Like,
I get it.
just to sit back and really like damn, yeah, it's so fucking crazy. Cause I didn't realize that shit until, like I said, it was just a few years ago. Man, like, being with her made me realize so much. I'm saying like, dog, I've been stuck on stupid. That's stupid. I don't think it's stupid. I think it's just autopilot.
Oh, man.
Just
Shoot,
I can't focus. We trying to focus, right?
I can't see shit. Everything's blurry. That's what you talking about? I know
Ain't
it's
nothing
my
there.
glasses, dude.
Shit not even blurry. It ain't nothing there.
Damn.
Or you get your little hockey. But okay, all right. That's all right. So what else? Let me see.
This is brought to you by.
Cool, my shadow.
All right, so all right. So we gonna go down the line. Since don't nobody know us, right?
Okay.
We gonna go down the line and give me your most fire trait, and then you feel like one of your traits that you don't like about yourself.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like you have a trait like, oh, I feel like I'm a leader, and then your one trait you don't know, for sure you don't like. It's like, okay, I got an Audi.
My bad trait.
Like, you know,
That's your trait?
Yeah, I can't stand my nigga. When I say when I was younger,
Yeah, we used to talk about you.
when I was younger, bro.
I can understand it. We used to talk about Nick a lot about that.
That when I say that was that's one of the things that triggered me when I was doing.
That's crazy.
When you talking about that was, me, I was real confident about a lot of shit. My belly button was just something different, nigga. Like I don't know what it was. It just hit a different nerve.
Yeah. Somebody choking.
It'd be alright.
Yeah, alright. Drink some water.
Do CPR, nigga?
Nah, I know CPR.
They okay.
I'm a veteran.
Cause I hear them good. Well, that's crazy. Let me think of something.
Don't say technically. I am.
You say the belly button.
You
What's the other
talking about
one?
stuff? Technically, right?
No,
I'm not
absolutely.
here right now. You said belly button.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
All right, so like I said, I'm the third,
You hate
the
being
middle
the-
child,
you
right?
hate being the third middle child?
No. I'm the middle child. So
Technically, you
one
can
of
be the
my
middle child.
great
share it.
traits are
And that's why you gotta share everything.
is being my confidence is a great trait of mine. Like you can't tell me shit about me. I love me.
Obviously,
You know what I'm saying?
Tell people
That's just what it is.
You say you
I
only have
love me.
one.
I embrace the whole fact that you're your own guy. All that shit. I love it. You feel me?
What would you tell people out here that's looking at this video that don't have confidence in themselves? What would you give them?
Read the book. No, I'm saying you gonna fucking read.
Look in the mirror. This is what you do. You don't have confidence in yourself.
No,
This is
for
what you
real.
do. This is
Come
what you
on,
do.
man.
Sam, this is a message coming from a person that's very confident. What you do is you look in the mirror,
The more
right?
that you know, the more.
You look in the mirror, you look hard and you look deep.
Oh,
You look hard and you deep, and you grab your motherfucking nuts, cause nigga, stop acting like a little bitch. You grab your motherfucking nuts and say, hey, I'm never gonna be nobody else. I'm my motherfucking self, and I love you, nigga. And I take that shit to the grave.
Oh man.
I ain't gonna be nobody else.
Okay,
I am better than you. I'm sorry.
Take it like this later.
Don't take it personal.
Part two.
Don't take it offense.
Part two.
I am better than you. I'm not gonna have somebody else better than me in my mind. The fuck I look like. You feel me?
Exactly.
So
You are you.
good. That's
And in
good.
your mind, I hope you think the same thing. Cause
That's
if you
true.
don't, then I'm better than you still, nigga.
I feel like my
That's how you
opinion.
supposed
That's
to
how I
think.
feel.
Automatically.
All right, give me
that's
your
something.
Go ahead.
Now, I don't feel like I'm better than anyone. This is me. I feel like, okay, everybody, we all supposed to be on the same level, but I'm not as better than you as anybody else. I just try to do right.
Right.
I'm not trying to do this. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do what everybody else is doing. I just want to do right so I can go to heaven. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's not me trying to, like, in a sense, it is you being better than everybody. Yeah. It's not that. It's just that I have a higher, like.
You just know what you want in life.
Yeah, I just know what I want. I know I'm not for the stupid bullshit.
Yeah,
like, I just know what my purpose is. And I'm just trying to get there and make it there so I can be happy. I mean, not be happy, but I just want to live life, be happy, have
Without
fun.
thinking about when you on your deathbed, where you gonna go.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
That's what you want to think about.
So it's not about, like, I'm you know, because I think highly of myself, but I don't think I'm better than anybody because you can get it just as much as another person can get it. You know what I mean? So I'm just more focused on me and not what other people doing.
Right.
So that's my thing.
How you like with that?
What was the question? Say it again.
This nigga,
What's
right?
your strength? What's your strength and what's your weakness?
Yeah, what's your strength and what's your weakness?
See
how you simplified it? Wow.
What's your weakness though?
My weakness is my weakness is my attention span to care about stuff.
Nisha was like, and then you like, my weakness is, and he's like,
oh, go ahead, because Jerome asked me that question.
You didn't answer. And Kiki didn't answer. Y'all answered one of the questions. Y'all didn't answer the other two.
So we doing weakness?
Yeah, what's your weakness?
My weakness is my attention span to give a fuck. No, dead
I
ass.
agree.
Because there's been times where I talk to y'all
my
about.
weakness.
There's been times where I talk to y'all about things, and y'all be like, "Okay, you should put more emphasis on caring about it." And I'm sitting like, I just don't. Like, it's not the fact that I don't care, because I really do. But
it's not that serious.
Yeah, I'd be like.
But you know what? It's a good quality in a sense because you don't take things too seriously. But when it's time to be serious,
I don't be serious.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
So it's a problem.
It is a problem.
I would have to say, like with me,
it is a problem.
With me, I'm too much up here.
In your head?
Yeah. Because I'm too much thinking, okay, if I say this a certain way, people gonna take it this way. Or if I'm sitting there and I'm moving this way, acting this way, I'm too much up here in my head.
Yeah.
Instead of just like being here, instead of just like
checking out.
Bitch, what you looking at me like that for? Like, fuck you, nigga. What the fuck? Well, fuck all y'all. Y'all more against me. It's more that stupid shit.
Right.
Yeah. You know, so I would think that would be more my weakness, and instead of just like, I need to like relax. You know what I mean? I feel like I got a lot of tension when I'm around people.
Yeah.
I need to
like
relax.
Anxiety, like social anxiety.
Yeah. That's why I'm not looking at the camera.
Yeah. But you ain't really looking at nobody.
I'm just looking at y'all. And Drew. I look at Drew a little bit. I don't look too much at Drew because the camera.
Is it okay? Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go.
Go ahead.
That's a good point. That's a
again?
good point because I was gonna bring up like
what's my weakness?
like looking at people in the eyes and shit.
Yeah.
We gonna talk
See,
about
I can do that.
What's my weakness
and
what's my weakness and what's my what?
Your strength.
My weakness is.
Oh, she's number one.
My weakness and my strength is, I believe, it's the same thing.
What you think?
I feel like my weakness is I'm loud and outspoken, and my strength is I'm loud and I'm outspoken.
Very loud.
The reason why I say that is because sometimes you don't need to be loud and outspoken.
Right.
Sometimes you just need to be still and be quiet.
Right.
Yeah. So I say that's my biggest weakness. Yeah. But sometimes I need to be loud. Cause some niggas gotta hear who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying?
If you too quiet, ain't nobody gonna know who the fuck you are. They gonna sit there.
Yeah. So I say that's both for me. It's my weakness and it's my strength.
I say Dave Chappelle said, I'm not Dave Chappelle. Bernie Mac said, fuck them.
Yeah.
For all you hoes, I understand.
Fuck them.
Right,
So let's go back to like looking at the eye.
Okay.
Like, can y'all sit there and have a conversation?
I can't.
I can.
It's hard for me.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Is it because it's like a nervous thing?
No, it's not even a nervous
thing. Or
thing.
is it like a disrespectful thing? Like
it's not even
no, I think it's
more of like I don't care to give you eye contact.
Okay. Now here's
But it's not like disrespectful. It's like okay, it's like I'm trying to, but it's like my mind.
You can't
you thinking about other shit.
Like my shit, I just off like even in the moment where I'm thinking about having a conversation. Now boom, off rip my shit on something else.
Okay.
So it's hard for me to like focus on you unless I'm really like.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why I do this, I look at people in their eyes because when I was really with Daddy, he would sit there and he'd bring me in front of him.
Yeah.
And I sit there and just look at him like this. Because Daddy has some pretty ass eyes, but they scary as fuck also.
Yeah.
So I'm just sitting here just like this, looking at him like this, scared, and I just start crying. But that's the reason why I look at people and I can't look nowhere else. I have to look at y'all in your eyes. That's just how I was built.
Yeah. I don't. Maybe it's a nervous thing with me.
Maybe
because like
it's disrespectful to me. Like
I think
if I'm looking at you in your eyes and I'm talking to you,
I feel like nigga, you don't like me.
I expect for you to look at me and give me the same. You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? So if you looking off or drifting off, either you lying about something or your intentions is not real. Not good. That's how I feel about it.
And that, you know what? Most people feel that way too. Because if you can't sit there and hold a conversation, stare at their eyes, you fishy.
That's what I think about. This is how aware I am in situations that, like I said, I can be having a conversation with people, right? But I'm so aware to the fact that what I'm doing, then I start playing. I'm not saying I'm not doing a mind game.
No, you do.
But then it's like,
we don't even know.
Because like I say, I don't know what it is. But when I'm in my head, I just analyze a lot of shit, right?
Yes.
So when I'm having a conversation with somebody, I'm listening to the conversation. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm thinking in my head like, okay, can I get this person to touch their nose? Or like do some other shit. Like, this becomes right. So this is, I swear to God, this is why it's based on little books I read back in the past. But look, so I be trying to see like, okay, can I get somebody to do like some just weird shit, right? So I do like this, right? So if I'm having a conversation, but I just scratch my nose. Now I'm aware that I'm scratching my nose, but if I can get you to scratch your nose too, it's like, okay, you're not even thinking about what you're talking about. So now I got you scratching your nose. Or if I scratch my head, or if I fold my arms, is this person gonna fold their arms too? See, now it gets to that point. So it's like, okay, fuck the conversation. Now it's like, okay, can I get this person to, you know what I'm saying?
So
it's weird, but it goes back and forth. It's not even that, but it's like it different.
But you know what?
It jumps all over the place.
But that's something that Daddy did though.
Yeah,
you know
that's weird.
We all got his qualities of
it's
mind
weird.
control, mind games that Daddy used to play.
Yes. We don't even know.
Y'all killed it.
Oh, drum.
Y'all like how you said no? Rioted.
My strength is I can pretty much do everything. I take what's complicated, make it simple in my head, and I spit it back out to you. I know how to get it done. I say that's my strength. I know how to get the job done. My weakness is that I care too much for other people.
Yeah. A lot of people don't need that for real.
A lot of people don't.
There's so many people that's selfish, and there's so many like the people that you are like that with don't deserve it at all. Sometimes you just need to be selfish.
And that's follows back on.
A lot of people don't understand it, but I say the reason why I feel that way because I grew up in a blessed family. Even though we struggled, we grew up in a loving home. And I was a youngest. So
our struggle was different so as everybody else struggle. Like our struggle was a different type of struggle, bro.
Okay.
Come on now. I said we struggle like that.
It wasn't really like a struggle like
it was
that,
more
like
so
we had parents that made sure we didn't see a lot.
I'm sorry, Kiki.
No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt
you. We didn't have everything.
Yeah.
We understood how it was to live when we was kids. And we understood
it was spurts.
When we moved, it
wasn't all bad. Let that be on the record. That wasn't all bad. Because this was time
it was more good than bad.
That's what I'm saying.
We was balling throughout the whole time. It's just like we had when like it was just more like a housing thing.
We had to wear hand-me-downs. It was times where
we always wear hand-me-downs. What you talking about? We had good shit too.
We had to ride.
She never wore hand-me-downs. She told me.
Oh, I never wore her hand-me-downs.
That's what I'm saying. You never wore
hand-me-downs.
It was times when we had to ride.
That's some young assembly shit.
With a thing in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like what I'm saying is that we didn't have money to be able to fix things immediately. So to some people, you know, that's a blessing to them. You know what I'm saying? My sense of struggle is only perspective. You know, even though I say we struggled or whatever, we like I said, we still came in a blessed. We still came from a blessed home. We had love, and because we had love, you know, from our mama and dad, we were able to figure things out. You know what I'm saying? One thing that mattered to me.
Oh my God, she's sick.
There was times where we didn't have support from the rest of our family, so it was kind of tight. You know, sometimes because mommy didn't ever do the job. You know. And by us being parents now, doing it yourself, even when it's just, even with two parents and you don't have that support, it's hard. Yeah, you know, but you learn how to make do with the things that you have. Yeah. So you get over it and you make sure you don't, you know.
When I say I care more for people, and that's my weakness, it comes from that background that I had, that understanding of having love regardless on what the situation is. And I understand that, especially since I've been out to college and seen so many different types of backgrounds. Motherfuckers coming from money, living on a boat, you know, not living on a boat, but living with, you know, a dock in their backyard and still going through family problems. Motherfuckers on the street, you know, ain't got a goddamn thing, but all they got is they knowledge, you know what I'm saying? And they got the most passion in the world. I'm about to teach a class and stuff like that. So money doesn't dictate where you are mentally. You know, your heaven and hell relies on your reality and how you see things in the world. It's all about your perspective. And me understanding that and seeing those people who just need that extra, they just need that extra love. They need that to say, good job, bro. You did a good job. Because a lot of motherfuckers grow up, they don't have a father, they don't have a mama in their life that have the tools to be able to explain to them how to be able to cater to a man when he's going through something. Or vice versa, you know what I'm saying? Men grow up in households with just women or, you know, orphans. So, you know what I'm saying? So they don't have those tools or that support system. So when I go out here in the world, you know, and that is somewhat of my weakness and also somewhat of my strength as well, because I'm able to see those type of people that need that extra boost. But yeah, it's also my weakness because at the same time, just like you said, Kiki, it's like some of those people do not need that help.
I don't. Yeah. You know, and I don't think I mentioned what was my strength. I don't think I did. I honestly don't know what my strength is. Because I feel like with me, it's a battle every day. Because I do have, you know, depression, mental health and everything. So every day it is a battle. So I would have to say my strength is working on me every day. You know, little by little. Mentally, you know, spiritually, you know, getting to learn myself, you know, because yourself is one thing, but when you get to learn yourself spiritually, that's a whole totally different thing. So just praying, getting closer with God, I would have to say this is my strength.
All right, so with that, right, I'd ask, because everybody, like you said, everybody, you know, still, you don't have it all figured out, right? So everybody's still trying to figure out their own stuff while they grow, right? But when do you get to a point where you feel like, okay, I'm okay with who I am right now?
Honestly, I don't think I will ever be okay.
Or is it like you forever chasing the,
I think with me,
I gotta get here.
That's the whole thrill of life.
But with me, I don't think I will ever be satisfied with myself because I'm always growing. Yeah. You know, you're not supposed to be satisfied with the person that you are today. Right. Okay, you be satisfied here. Let's see what else I can do. Let's see how far I can go this time. Right. You know what I mean? So it's ever changing yourself.
Right. There's definitely a difference between feeling satisfied and being, well, satisfaction, unsatisfaction, and being content or being understanding with yourself. You can be unsatisfied with where you are right now, but as long as you don't beat yourself down and say, damn, you are where you are because you ain't this, you ain't that, you know, even with our weaknesses, it's still our, you know, our strengths, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it always comes back to perspective. So
another thing what I learned is with,
when do you feel like you,
oh yeah, so to answer that question, I feel like just like with Kiki, it's like you forever growing because
when do you ever feel like you don't need you okay with who you are right now?
Yeah.
Even though you still growing every day, but when you get to a point where it's like you're not chasing that the expectation of trying to be perfect, because everybody try to be a certain way, right? But when do you get to a point where you're like, okay, it don't drive you into like
go crazy.
Insanity to the point where it's like, I gotta get this, I gotta get that.
Are you ever happy? Are you ever like satisfied with where you are? Will you ever be satisfied with where you get? Like once you get to your goal, are you good? Will you be good? Will you ever be
that's
good?
With anybody, like with life, of course you have a goal where you want to reach. Okay, but as far as me overall, I say I will be content with myself internally, inside. I'm happy with myself. I love me.
Yeah.
This is only one me.
Yeah.
I can't get no other me.
You did.
It's my life, nigga.
You
And I'm going to do it how I want to do it. So I'm
Yeah.
continuing with how I feel. So I don't know if you don't like it, you can get on the train. But if you don't, I don't know what the fuck else to say. So.
You feel me?
Mine is also that I'm not because I'm always growing. So, but it's not like in a bad way. Like I don't love me. It's just more like I want to see what else I can do.
Yeah.
And see how far I can go.
Cause honestly, you gotta push your boundaries. I feel like sometimes when you do have that self conflict, it's because you want some type of change. No matter what it is, it could be something small, small, or it could be something tremendous. But it's like you said, you want because like you said, one thing you can't do is lie to yourself. You go lie to everybody out here. You might can ask you like, "Are you okay?" And you be like, "Yeah, I'm cool." No, damn well you fucking pulling your hair out. But I think when you do have that self conflict, there's change that needs to be made. You know what I'm saying? In some type of way. But like Kiki was saying, I do feel like it's always should be something where you should be elevating yourself to the point where like, what's next? What's my purpose? If you don't wake up with a purpose, then what the fuck is you doing anything?
You have to, man, because there'll be days where you be like, damn, why the fuck am I here? I don't feel like doing nothing. You just have to because you don't want to go to bed doing the same shit that you was doing the day before.
Yeah.
You want to wake up doing something different.
Yeah.
Even if it's reading a different book. Or even if it's that day you go outside, you didn't go outside that day. Or you clean up the house. Anything. It could be any little thing. Or a different position. We can do a doggy style. Lean up. This is not doggy style though, but you know.
Yeah, that's squirrel side. But anyway.
No, he'll stay over there.
All right.
But wait. Let me say this before I forget, because I was about to say this. Another thing I wanted to say is like, you have some people. I'm not gonna say all people. Some people, that sit there and they feel like, you know, oh man, like, I hate this shit. I hate my life. I hate this. Change. You're stopping yourself. There's nothing that you can't do. As long as you got air in your lungs, as long as God is waking you up every day, you can get out and get and any little change, like I say, any little change, like washing the dishes. That's a goal to get into where you need to go. It's getting yourself, you know, up and out and moving. So like, never.
Hey, bro, bring that pop down here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, as long as you living, never say never. You can always get it.
You're sinking. You're sinking.
I'm starting to see.
Thank you. You're welcome.
All right, so when Drone get back, I got a question for y'all. I think it'd be pretty dope since everybody know we siblings now. And here you come right now in a minute hour. All right, so since we all siblings and we all got the same mommy and daddy, no shots to you guys as bastards. But all right, so
Is that real pop?
what is since we just said our strengths and weaknesses, right? But for each sibling, right? Give me what you admire about them, and give me something where you feel like not to throw shots. We're not throwing nothing personal, like, but something you feel like, okay, this person, I feel like this could be good for you if you did this.
I don't know about this, man. All right, come on.
Let me say,
And like I said, it's not
I feel like
you can't take it
You can't say
personal.
personal.
No. I feel like
What would be your
hold
superpower?
on. I don't think that should be it because I don't be with y'all like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not around y'all every day.
But you, and there's nobody else close to you.
All right, how about this?
What I'm saying is,
What do you think the other person's superpower would be? And what do you think if they had a villain?
No, we trying to see if you can change. Since you said you don't want.
If they had a villain,
I'm not saying I
who
don't
would
wanna
be
do it.
who would be their villain?
But they don't know if they don't like that. All right, I'm gonna give you an example so you see what I'm talking about, right?
Like, what would be the flaw?
I'm not gonna
What's
say,
up? Come on, what's the
not
question?
your flaw. Like,
something
okay,
they should work
something
on.
I want to say something I admire about y'all, right?
Okay.
One thing I admire about you is
Take
you
me.
hear me? One thing I admire about you fierce.
You know what?
You fierce, nigga.
Straight up and down. Like, no, take me as I am.
Oh
Nigga,
yeah.
if you don't like it,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You about your
I like
shit,
it.
and
Yeah.
I love that shit about
You
you.
ain't about that life, nigga.
Nisha,
You about that life. You about that life.
the leadership and the creativity you have is out this world, my nigga. Like, for real, like out this world. You dig?
Thank you.
Jerome, like you said, with Nisha, the creativity
Very creative.
and the intellect that you have is part of none. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It can be about the most far out shit ever, but you gonna have some shit to say about. Like for real, it could be something far out, and it could be something so complex as just like water. Jerome just on everything. And he knowledgeable, and it's always love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So those are things that I admire about y'all as individuals.
Okay.
Not as your sibling. Growing up with y'all, I say 20 years because, like I said, my 20 years, y'all was in the crib with us, pretty much, right?
Yeah. Okay.
One thing I don't like about y'all. We about to get into meat
Let's
potatoes.
get into it. Let's get into it.
Like I said, I
got some shit for y'all.
I love my siblings.
It's all love, though.
This is not a lovey-dovey podcast. Mm-hmm. We're gonna get into the nitty-gritty shit, right? But it's not gonna be disrespectful because it's all love, and I love them, and I die for any one of them in the heartbeat. But growing up with them as a kid, right? Cause like I said, we all grown up, but we talking about kid shit. Yeah. As a kid,
don't listen to nothing he's saying right
some
now.
shit I couldn't stand about Nisha is randomly sometimes Nisha will fuck with me. And I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I was playing Dragon Ball Z, Budokai Tenkaichi 3. And y'all niggas that play games, y'all know what that game is. Minding my business. Nisha came with duct tape and take me to the chair. Why? I don't know.
I was right behind you in there.
I feel like I don't know why, but yeah, Nisha, and also another thing I'm not gonna say that, but that was just a random event. But there's something I did not like about. I'm not gonna say didn't like about because that sounds crazy. When Nisha started getting into liking boys, she stopped hooping with me.
I hate his feelings is hurt.
I didn't like how you.
I think that would be for me.
Your feelings hurt. Oh,
I didn't like how you hide it.
You can tell I was changing. I started dressing different.
I wish you would have went gay,
What's up?
bro.
That's how you know. That's how we know when our daughters change. We start dressing different. Remember that. No, just remember that.
Go ahead, play with it.
Nisha,
Yeah,
I'll be real with you. I wish you was.
Is in the living room on the couch?
No, I'm talking about like, you know when we outside with tight
Boy,
clothes.
you play with it. Go ahead.
No, I wasn't having sex then.
Me and Ashley would talk about you all
Kiki.
the time.
I wasn't. I didn't have sex. Girl,
I'm talking about when we was grown. When we
You can play with it. It's on the couch.
I'm talking about then. We were talking. We would sit there and we talked
It's on the couch.
you all the time. Like she doing it. She
No, we wasn't though.
All right. One thing,
Like
like I said, it was at one point when me and Nisha used to be like going back and forth. We was always competitive, trying to see who could be who.
Ass and everything.
That was one of the reasons why I'm so competitive as I am now.
Man.
But when Nisha started liking boys, she stopped hooping.
Yeah.
That was like what?
She stopped
8th
hooping
grade.
and just left me
Like 8th grade.
Just left me looking crazy. All right. So one thing I say about Kiki, the one thing I ain't gonna say I didn't like. You know, I'm gonna say it like that. Is that she
never came
there's
outside.
there's a lot of times that we want. There's a lot of times we wanted you to interact with us, but you was like you was just doing your own thing.
I just was not. It wasn't like that. I just wasn't like okay. So I didn't feel like being hot.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like being sticky.
No, it's understandable.
I feel like doing all that shit. I play with y'all for a little bit. I come out
just be like, no,
and then like I'm done, nigga. I'm tired. I was out of breath.
Like I said, but we'll
I
be
was not a
outside
fat kid.
all day.
I just wasn't fucking with the physical
we'll be
shit
outside
like
all
that.
day. Kiki be like, nah. You
shit.
can do a little 10, 15, 20 minutes, maybe an hour. She like, nah. She be watching TV and shit.
Shit, cause I was too busy.
But that's like I said. That would be my thing with Kiki.
Watch it with
is that she like said she wasn't outside with us like that. Nisha, she dipped on me.
Yeah.
When she hit puberty, she just pew. And the thing about Jerome,
abandonment.
the only thing I can think about Rome, because me and Rome like this, is us fighting growing up.
Yeah. Damn.
But me and Jerome didn't just fight. Me being an older brother.
Yeah,
me being an older brother, I used to always hold back because I didn't want to hurt Rome.
Yeah.
But Jerome didn't have a hold back button.
No.
Except this one time.
Jerome didn't have a hold back.
Yeah.
Except this one time.
Jerome didn't have a hold back. Jerome would stab me with shit.
You remember we fought for the first time?
He would stab me with stuff. He would throw stuff at me.
You would never fight fair.
And Jerome would never fight fair. Nah. But that's because, he was the smallest. I get it.
Yeah.
But that would be my three things for y'all individuals.
Jerome be trying to...
You local, man. You look... You ain't there. You ain't there.
So I'm good on that. Who on that?
I remember one time we threw a tire at him.
3.
So what?
Threw a tire at him. We threw a tire
Jerome did a bunch of shit. What's up,
remember that time we put y'all in tires and we tried to roll y'all down the hill? The driveway? Shit was terrible.
Huh?
So one of y'all was got hit by a car.
I
had her to stop it.
I didn't know how
you had to go run over there
like...
them
in the tire. You put them in the tire.
That shit was fun though.
What?
That was fun.
I don't know how to take a shower.
You didn't take a what?
Huh?
Take a shower.
Take a shower?
Yeah, I don't know how to.
You take change the
He
faucet.
said he don't know how to take a shower.
Did anybody say you had to take a shower right now? You want to take a shower now? You don't have to. You can wait till later. You want to wait till later? Yeah. Okay, go ahead. DJ probably just took a shower. That's probably why.
Oh, okay.
I just had that.
All right, who's going next? Because I don't know.
All right, what's the question again?
All right, so growing up as us as kids, what's something y'all you didn't? I ain't gonna say necessarily disliked about us. What was something you was like, yeah, that was like,
That's a good one.
Okay, let me see. What got on my nerves about Kiki? Let me see. What got on my nerves?
What about it?
It's on its way, right?
No, nigga.
Check some.
If not, could have called some weed people real quick.
Y'all got somebody that can come. I got $30 on it right now.
I could have went to the dispo by now.
Well,
What's something? What was the question again?
I don't know.
We gonna take a 10-minute break. I got a pizza.
All right, if you want to go get the money, I gave you the money already.
I be going in and out. My memory is not good, y'all.
What's the question again? Let's answer this question before I go to the bathroom. What's the question?
Growing up.
Growing up.
Good
Hold on,
quality, bad
wait.
quality.
You right.
We already gave us a good quality.
Okay,
right?
good qualities about Kiki. Growing up. Let me see. Good qualities. Kiki, you was my road dog, brother.
Man, hell yeah.
You was my road dog. So that was a good quality.
Yeah,
Until we reached a certain age, and it was like pause.
I think once we got over there, Harriet, and then once you
when we separated,
yeah.
we had our own rooms and things changed.
You think so?
Yeah.
I thought I was still your road dog, motherfucker.
Yeah, you
out of
was.
high school. Well, fuck you then, nigga. I'm thinking
You
we
was.
still cool and shit.
Until we got out of high school, we was really my road dog. Then we was
The
doing
fuck,
everything together.
nigga? I ain't gonna talk about high
Okay,
school.
hold up. And what was the other question?
We gonna talk about high school.
What's something you didn't like growing up with Kiki? You can go both each sibling.
What I didn't like is that I had to back you up 100%. No matter if you was wrong or if you was right.
So you saying she was wrong a lot?
No. I'm not saying she was wrong a lot. I'm just saying it didn't even matter sometimes. We still had to be like,
Bitch.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In that case,
So I still
said
had to have
shit, but you
no,
was wrong a lot.
No.
I told my shit.
Wait a minute.
What's wrong with this
charger,
charger, man?
No, I had
Is
to.
it plugged up?
I
It's
had
just
to.
on,
I'm
always
a big
on.
sister, so a lot of times you had to. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, D, let me see.
That charger ass, bro.
D, let me see.
Look at
What's
the
one
battery
thing?
pack.
What's one thing? Let me see.
This motherfucker.
I'm perfect, nigga. You ain't gonna worry about
What
it.
the hell? Why is there two? Is this one?
What was the question again?
Damn. What did you like? What's your what did you admire about me? And then what is something you disliked about me growing up?
I admired the fact that you
What's this shit?
you really have like what's the word I'm looking for?
Lay back.
No.
What?
Deke is very
That was one of the
competitive.
words she used.
I like the fact that he's competitive
This
with
is
every
not
fucking
right.
thing. Nigga, it could be a conversation. It could be walking to the door.
I see why his ass.
He's always competitive about something. He still do this shit still today. He don't even know.
This shit don't even look like
I'm just
a
saying. I'm just
charger.
giving you an example. One thing I could not stand growing up.
Nigga,
Right, Deke?
this bitch even, I don't even think this bitch charging. What's
No,
wrong with
take
this
it.
motherfucker, man?
Was your shoes, your feet, dog? Your feet was funky.
high.
One
Damn,
time
you got this shit on high?
Bro.
And yeah, you just keep your shoes outside.
Yes.
Dog, that shit made me fucking mad. I'm like, why y'all doing this to? Why y'all doing this?
Wait, what?
Okay, but once you got it under control, bro, you been good ever since, bro.
Wait, what
Nigga.
happened?
That shit
My
on your
feet.
When
calf.
we had his feet,
Bro.
he had like,
That shit on your calf, my nigga.
yeah,
I
probably
still
his feet.
got
He
it.
had that funky
And
shit.
And then you used to
Oh.
scrape that shit
Yeah, you used to have to tell him to put his shoes outside.
at night, bro.
Yeah.
I used to freak me the
Cause
fuck
you-
Oh, I'm glad we talking what I'm
Remember that
saying. Y'all niggas got me fucked
It's like
up.
he's wearing the same socks and shit.
Same shoes.
For like 7, 8 days.
It's
in a
because-
row.
no.
I'm like, you know we
Playing
know.
basketball,
every
working
time I
out
used to play
hard, too.
I'm like, bro, you know
yeah.
you got shoes,
Nigga, you
right?
had more than one pair of socks, bro. You used to
Right,
say
I used to
compare.
wear. I have athlete's
That
foot.
nigga was
Yes, I
hooping
know,
That
man.
nigga was hooping the same shoes.
What is
Put
it?
the car box in that bitch
What is
after his hoes.
Well,
in
tell
there.
your parents to buy me some new fucking shoes. How about that?
They did.
How about that? No, they didn't, nigga. If I put a cardboard in my shit, I had to wear gay shit. What y'all talking about? I'm glad my shoes. I'm glad my foot got the daddy size because I was wearing his shit
But
too.
you don't got that no more, though.
Hell no. You know why? Because I got my own money.
Speaking of that, you in video chat.
I got my own fucking money now.
Okay, all
I
right,
ain't worried
okay.
about it.
What's one thing about Jerome that drove me nuts when we was younger?
His presence.
No. No, what drove me nuts, it was close. What drove me nuts was Jerome talking.
Yeah.
Jerome used to talk so much, he just can't stop talking.
Oh, man, remember that time we went to Belle Isle?
Oh, and he
Yeah,
talked
you
all the way
wanna
to...
talk
No,
about
nigga, we went to like Cedar Point or some shit.
Cedar Point, nigga.
All the way home.
And did not stop talking.
I think Dave
Podcast would have been on a million, nigga.
That's why I rap now.
And he bet you that too. He's like, I bet you can't go the whole time without stopping. Man, Jerome went the whole entire time.
Jerome's like, shit.
Highly competitive. Bro.
Jerome's like, shit, watch me. Jerome talked the whole way back.
He still like that. He still talking to me.
Now I'm thinking
And
about
he's still
it, bro.
talking, nigga. That conversation ain't over yet.
I'm like, I've been on this debate. He's still
I
talking.
blame my cool. The
So you
reason
don't
I
know.
get my cool from because we used to play video games.
You might say about being
And
cool.
we was so competitive. Y'all used to break the controllers, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man, Daddy and D had
We
that shit
used to
bad.
really
I
throw
don't give a
controllers,
fuck.
break teeth.
I'm
And
still
then
like that, nigga.
it was one thing that happened that made me start thinking logic, right? When Deacon Diddy played basketball on a PlayStation, right?
He threw that bitch
And
outside
this
in
is
the
when
snow.
this is when the PlayStation first came out with the slide in this, right?
Yeah.
And D come to me like, hey, Rome, Daddy got mad in the basketball game, man, and broke the game. I'm like, dog, me and him both laughing like, dog, he was that mad. And I thought about it, I was like, hold up, wait. Don't you gotta wait for the CD to come out the PlayStation? He like, yeah. I'm saying, so that's about a good 3 seconds. I'm thinking about it.
Dave, I remember that shit. They were
So
like,
that day
give me that
forward,
fucking
nigga, I
game.
was cool.
Dude, remember that time he
Because
threw
I
it in the
whooped his
snow?
ass. That's because I got in trouble.
He threw the PlayStation in the snow?
I got in trouble in school. Yeah.
Damn, man, that shit was terrible.
He threw a little-
I was just like, no.
I used to get a fucking prize report every week, bro.
That's
You know,
bad.
you know how embarrassing that shit is?
Dog, I still have dreams about this
I had to
shit.
get him because of your ass.
Hearing the voices.
Remember, the
The fuck? Hold up. I had to get parking report because of this nigga,
no,
bro.
hold on, because this some shit
I had to hide my report cards because of this nigga,
Dog, hold
bro.
on.
You
Dog,
used to
hold
sign
on.
up people take.
Dog, this some shit that big
My nigga! Yes! Yes!
That big dick
Yes,
too.
dog!
We
Yes!
were talking to each
My
other.
motherfucking nigga!
We were talking to each other like, you get your progress report? Yeah, I got your shit. We
Solid
had tear our shit. Deke would be at the motherfucking mail, the mail shoot.
Yup.
He grab that shit, throw it in the garbage.
Yup.
I sat there, I took our report card. My last report card. I took that shit, I went all the way to the bottom of the dumpster.
Yup.
Outside, nigga, and I put our shit down there.
Yup.
Daddy never got it. Never
Nigga, I
got it.
remember one time, mommy found out I was signing her name.
Oh, yeah, I got in trouble for that too.
Nigga, I thought she was gonna. I'm glad she didn't tell Daddy.
I got you.
But that's the time when mommy got mad at me. And she didn't tell Daddy about that shit.
I got my.
When I say like she kept that shit on top of the refrigerator for like some months, nigga, I couldn't wait to throw that bitch away. I was
That was
nigga
on
every
Green Line,
time.
right?
That was on Apple
Damn,
Line.
man.
Apple Line?
Yeah. I was like, I ain't got something for that. Tell
Man,
your
I was
daddy.
like,
Dog,
dog.
I remember when we
Heart
started
pounding
putting on
and
top of the
shit.
refrigerator.
Daddy.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Ooh,
And
who
we
you
left
telling,
that
dog?
bitch. It was like, fuck it.
Man.
You don't say nothing after a minute,
about
I threw that shit away.
Threw that bitch away.
Private
A week
report,
later.
They ain't never got a private report.
A
from
week
me.
later,
One
they
time
be
he
like,
did. After
hold
that
on,
shit,
wait.
No, he don't.
Don't
Me
you
and
supposed
Deke,
to get your
we sit
report
there, we talk
cards?
about it. If
Dog.
it come through the mail, he
I knew
throw
I
it
was
away,
good.
I throw it away. Whoever
Yep.
was there at the time, we throw that bitch away.
Nigga, I used to
They
nigga,
ain't never got our shit, dog.
nigga, you would have thought I worked at a post office back
Hell
then.
yeah.
The way I used to know how that shit was coming.
Dog,
Shit.
Deke will be right there at
Right
that
there
fucking
waiting.
door, dude.
Right there waiting, like, yep, this
Right.
coming today. Be the first nigga up, like, yep, it's coming today. Watch.
Shit, I be outside sitting on the porch. They like, why you sitting on the porch? You know, you got your money in them. I'm like, nigga, you don't know why I'm sitting on the porch. I'm waiting on that mail, nigga. I'm waiting on that mail.
Fuck them bitches.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, remember it gets to a point like, oh, Daddy gets to a point like, hold on.
Man.
He's like, don't y'all supposed to be getting like progress or something?
Yeah, I was just saying. That's all I was just saying.
And we were like, nah, the report card coming up.
Hey, that's what I just said, bro. When we hear that bitch for like a month or two,
Yeah,
and
he
then
like,
like
don't y'all
2
supposed
weeks
to
later.
be, he like, how y'all doing in school? Don't y'all get like progress reports?
Nigga, I was
Nah,
good.
Dude,
But they stopped that shit. We supposed to just get the report card.
Hey,
You lying like a motherfucker.
You like, hey,
Ron.
Ron. Hey, yes, hey, Ron, how your report card look? My shit good. All right, hey, hide it for me. I'm like, hey, I head to them niggas like, I'm good. Fuck it, I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck.
I asked Jerome.
What's the worst thing that
If
happened
Jerome
to
shit
you?
good, Jerome gonna want to show his shit off.
Yeah.
Jerome's like, my shit straight. I'm like, all right, bet. Don't show Daddy. Give me enough time to bring my shit
yeah,
up.
this shit was always bad, nigga. We
Oh,
we was
man.
bad.
Hey, bro,
Never got shit
hey,
in
I
my
knew by the time it gets to
Like,
this, no
fuck
matter what,
that.
a D and this and D and that, nigga, I'm good. As long as the rest of my bitches say B, 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 A, nigga, I'm
No,
good.
my shit was like D, E, C. Wait, my shit was D, C, D, C, D, C, 1A.
Bro,
I remember that one time, nigga.
My shit.
I was not in gym, nigga.
My shit be like,
how
look.
the hell you get to see in gym? Because I was not there.
My shit be like DC.
You still gotta see?
My shit be like DC, A, B, D, some shit right there. But then the citizenship be like 4, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 5. I'm like, God damn. It wasn't never about the grade. It was always about citizenship.
Yeah.
He be like 4, 5. He's like, nigga, I didn't know you get a 4. What the fuck is a 4, 5?
Yeah, you had the highest one.
I'm like, yeah. He's like, they changed it. It's like they went
I was
past
just
3.
glad that Deep was on the same page, nigga, because I was scared as fuck. I'm like, he's not today, shit.
Yeah.
Not today, shit. When you was there, I was just like, fuck.
Dog, I remember this one time.
Me and
This
you,
on
That's
Apple
when we was in
Line.
school.
Me and you was in
I
high
went
That's
school.
what I was saying. Y'all talking about when y'all was in Oak
They
Park,
come
right?
in.
Yeah.
They come in like
We just get
fuck
progress
you.
reports all the time at
Why you
AB.
ain't turning
I
in
know.
your homework?
And I was
Oh, my
like,
shit was
I'm
good.
I know.
You forget.
I had to show my shit
He
then.
like,
But they're
so
like,
your
keep away
homework
yours.
here? I'm like, yeah, my homework here. He like, go
Damn,
get your
Yeah, I remember
homework.
that time.
They got going out in the
On
basement
probation
behind the
school,
speaker,
I
grab the
would go around
homework,
with
right?
progress
He look at the
reports,
homework
every
like,
day.
so you did your homework?
Yeah, like no,
I'm
my
like, yeah, I did my
they put me,
homework.
like,
Why you
I
ain't
had to
turning
like
it
get
in?
progress report every fucking day.
Oh, that's
Dog.
fucked up.
I just be forgetting. So daddy whooped my ass.
It wasn't that I
Nigga,
wasn't.
I remember that was the
dumb.
time I looked
just
back
didn't
at
like
mommy and
school.
was like, mommy, you thinking mommy's gonna
I
help
didn't
my
like going to
ass?
work because if I was dumb, I
Dog.
would have never been doing.
They was like,
I was
oh,
doing good.
now you wanna call for your mama?
I just didn't like school.
Huh.
I didn't like
Huh.
being there. I didn't like the people. I didn't like
Yeah.
the fucking teachers. I
I
didn't like
had
Hey,
being
dog, that shit
That's
did
the
not
only
work,
reason I
bro.
did bad at school. Then my citizenship was like 1, 1, 1, 1. I didn't talk.
Quiet as hell, yeah.
I
Hey,
didn't talk. Huh?
hey,
Go knock on her
the
door
shit that
and
they
see
told
if
me
she's
did not
in her
work.
room.
Cause every time, by the time it came to me, they already knew what the fuck was going on.
That's
They
good.
said, hey, Ron, you double up your drawers, so when you get an ass whooping, you ain't
told
gonna
you
feel
told
it.
that?
Yo, wear jeans.
Nigga.
That shit don't work.
You knew you get an ass
Nigga.
wear jeans.
I'm ready.
Double
Nigga,
underwear.
report card,
Yeah,
bad,
that was
nigga.
no man shit.
I'm
That's how you
ready to
like
get my
shit, I ain't
ass
gonna lie.
whooped.
Shit work for her?
Dad say, pull your
Nigga,
pants down.
it's-
Nigga, what? I look at this nigga like, dog, what the fuck, bro?
Cause he flirt with me probably.
Right before I get my ass whooped, whack. I look over at mommy like, mommy,
You're not gonna help?
thinking crying out for your mama, she gonna be like, slow down, don't hit him. Nah, he looked at mommy and was like, oh, now you gonna call for your mama. You should have called for it when you doing your homework. Wet.
Real talk though, there's a few times mommy did save me.
Dog,
But there's a lot of times I look towards
No,
mommy.
Never say mine.
And she
Never
like, shit.
Never say
I'm
me.
like,
When they
God
talk
damn,
about-
because
like,
Daddy was gonna kill you, D.
Daddy always say
Like,
me.
mommy had
Mommy
to.
never say me.
That last time we was on Kelly's,
Monopoly?
Daddy was gonna kill your ass. I don't even know what the. Oh, you failed.
that's when I got I got held back from hitting that
Yeah.
girl.
Dude.
The bitch
Oh,
was
yeah.
fucking with me, bro.
I mean,
I didn't even hit her like
Hey,
that.
hey,
I
them
tripped.
wheels probably still on
We
the
was
wall.
playing.
Ooh.
And he was like, oh, you gonna hit girls now, right?
Oh.
I said, what do you like that? I'm like, real thought. Man, look, let me, story time. The 7th grade, my first 7th grade year, right?
Stupid.
Went to
girl.
Southfield.
Yeah.
Southfield
Okay.
was horrible. Southfield was fucking horrible.
It was, man. That shit
Anyway.
was like a nightmare, bro.
Oh, that's why I was saying, like, I barely
Asia,
went to
shout out
school.
to Asia. She
I
was a
barely went
bitch.
to school in Southfield, dog. I'm not gonna hold y'all niggas up. I barely went to school.
Where did you go?
And I'm glad,
Where the fuck did you
I'm
go?
gonna let you know. Every time,
Playground.
I used to get suspended all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
For stupid shit, though. Most times it's because I didn't tuck my uniform in. Who the fuck want to tuck their uniform in,
Oh
right?
yeah, that was real.
I'm
shit.
that nigga. Fuck you in the uniform, bitch. I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
So what they would do is, once you get a referral, if you don't come to the Saturday detention,
Oh yeah.
they suspend you that following Monday, right? I never went to detention, so I'm already know I'm not going to go to school Monday. So what happened is, when mommy dropped us off Monday, I just go in the neighborhood, just walk around for 8 hours.
I will fuck you up. Are you
I
serious?
would just walk around for 8 hours, and I just sit at the park and
What
just
the
chill.
fuck?
Yeah.
You know how fucking dangerous that shit would have been?
Now looking back, yes.
Nigga.
I don't know what the fuck I was. Bro, some of the shit I used to do and think about now, I understand why I got my ass whooped. But it's some things that they don't even know I done. I know for sure, nigga. I'm like, I'm glad I got away with it, because I'm no.
Oh, you would for sure get your ass beat down.
I'm telling you,
Like,
I don't know.
Daddy would have caught you just at the park or some shit.
I don't know.
Dog.
But when I got suspended, going back to that, like I said, I used to get suspended all the time, right? So when I finally got in trouble for that last shit at school, when I finally got in trouble with that last kid at school, what's wrong?
No, keep talking.
Oh, So the last thing I got was the situation with the old girl, right?
Yeah.
First of all, I didn't hit her. We just playing. I tripped and she felt it. Teacher saw it.
Oh, no,
because I was already who I was.
The
bitch got on my head about it, right?
Yeah.
After this one,
so.
An hour and 30.
So when they suspended me, nigga, when I said they printed out all my referrals, y'all remember how big that shit was?
Yes.
Did I get a phone call?
No. We good.
They printed out all my referrals. Nisha, you remember they printed out